Today's Tale Season is playing BattleTech once again, and today we're up against Bear Motor, and I am running my lovely 3 Centurions and a fire starter. We're gonna get Mockingbird running up this hill. And Wildfire too. I'm actually thinking about using this in the tournament battles, but we'll see how we go. I just want to play a few more rounds with this Lance, just to make sure it operates okay. Our opponent said he's playing something different, so I've never played this guy that I know of, so it could be exciting. We've got to remember that we need to torso twist as we go in, and hopefully we can get Mockingbird back here doing some shenanigans. We've got Arclight on the fire starter, Sumo to hopefully punch off any fire starters coming in. I mean, these ACs, they look amazing on the side of these things. Absolutely amazing. Look at them. They are a unit. Definitely a unit. So we know what happens. Generally, our opponent gets their bat here on the 3rd turn. So we're just going to move up slowly but surely. Probably put Wildfire towards the front. I think we move to about here. We'll brace you in. We'll move you. We'll brace you in. Sumo needs to be towards the back. Brace you in. And we'll just move you up. There should have been a move and a brace, but that's fine. So now we should be able to sprint from here in. Well, we probably want to give it another turn before we do that. Head up here. A lot of people go this way. If he's camping, he's going to be up on this hill, probably, for some line of sight, direct fire goodness as we come over this. If he's not camping, he could be coming around this way, going for this exit. Could be going for here. He's most likely somewhere going to be around here or here. It's my general guess. Most of the games that I've played quite a few from this side now. Get that timing down. He seems like he's taking his time, thinking about his turns. So we could be in for something exciting here. We'll probably take... This is the kind of sucky part of the game, the bit where you have to move in slowly against each other. Although this doesn't actually matter so much, it's just a little bit more practice for when I don't have an arc light. But with the arc light, this definitely is not gonna matter, unless he's rolling his own arc light, which it could be. So next turn we'll take up to the side here, a couple of sprints, I think, get us into position. Unless he's rolling something that's really fast moving, he shouldn't ping us yet. I say yet, he could. Could be a bunch of Jenners, bunch of Jumpies, Wolverines, Fire Starters, Locusts, all those good mechs. They could close the distance pretty quick on us. But I do find that most people tend to move together with their unit and get to either here or here. We'll move these guys forward, probably for this hill. And then if we don't get him there, we might move the fire starter over this way. See what we get. It's also good for us to break away from the group a little. From the fire starter at least, so he's a little bit further back. And he's hit us. Wow, he's coming in. Okay, 30 tons. Interesting. Okay, that's not quite what I was hoping for. We'll reserve in. This is okay though, we are all braced and bulwarked. We're not twisted well though. I was hoping that he would move to maybe over here, and then we would get to do our thing over here. Mockingbird could sense lock this if he wants to sense lock with it. So we will know... Oh, he's reserving down. I was going to say we will know straight away if he moves this, or if he reserves. Always your start, buddy. I have a feeling I know why people do this. Some people don't quite get the initiative thing, and they get a little confused about why I start but then they start the entire way. People feel like it should be your start, their start, your start, their start, but that's not how it works. So if I was him, I would definitely move something towards the back and not this. Because you know it's going to take a turn to lock this, at which point you can move it and jip brace it. I don't think I could swing the corner for some vision with the fire starter. Yeah, I definitely wouldn't do this. That, I think, is a fire starter, and I think I saw Sumo's name for a sec. Alright, that's not going to work out so well for him. Who is this? Please be Mockingbird, yes. Alright, Mockingbird, you're going to rotate in here. I don't quite know where he is at, but we'll rotate you. And we'll sensor lock back. That rotation might not have been enough, but we'll see in a sec. Actually, that's a spider, isn't it? Who's in that spider? Witness, okay. I thought I saw it was Sumo, but it's really quick as it goes by. Alright, what do we got here? 35? Okay. Interesting. Another sense lock. Did he just sense lock? I know what this is. This is most likely some sort of Apex shenanigans in a LRM boat. So if we double sense lock you, we rotate you, we can probably take, I don't know what's back here, we could probably push forward. Probably jump and lock, it's probably the best way that we're going to go here. I really don't want to give vision though. I actually don't want to move too far away either, so we might just jump this way. Make sure that he's still in lock range. He still is. That's fine. We'll lock him down. This guy can tank to the front. And then we can go ham on this. So I'm definitely feeling a lot of spam from LRMs, which is surprising. This would be the alright, so that's okay. We braced through that. We could probably move Sumo and fire without him firing back at us. Shouldn't be vision from there. Looks fairly decent to me. He shouldn't really have, he's fired once, he shouldn't really have anything else for vision. We go last, he goes first. We reserve, he reserves, he jumps in. So he still has to get vision before we get smashed here by this LRM craziness. So he's going in from the front. It's kind of annoying. I need to rotate this out. We need to stop taking front hits here. Wildfire needed to be last if she's the one tanking all this damage. We could probably actually push forward here. So let's think. So I go. He's been. He gets to start. I reserve into him. He fires. Or he reserves. I reserve at his start. So I really don't want to give vision on my moves. It's going to make it a little difficult to know what is not vision. I think something back here is probably not vision though. Does it matter? Yeah, I kind of want to get those lasers in. I'm tempted for this. I think we're going to roll in. Just blast this thing as best we can. Hopefully this shouldn't be vision from here. A little hard to tell though. Since we're sensor locked, it makes things rough to tell. These guys can happily reserve into this though. So if he makes all of his moves, it's going to be his start, right? I would definitely do that. Or I reserve. He goes, it's my turn, I reserve. He can only use the light. Yeah, we're probably going to do that. So we need to reserve down. See what he locks up here. I missed where that went to. Alright, so it's back here. So he's got his sensor locker here. So Mockingbird will probably just sensor lock this. Depends on what he sensor locks. If he sensor locks one of these, then we're a little in it. Alright, so we just step forward. We rotate. And we tank with the side. I gotta pay a little bit more attention to where these rounds are coming from. So he's sense locked with this, right? So this is probably a Mockingbird. Alright, he's reserved there, I think. It's kind of hard to see the, kind of hard to see what's going on, but I'm pretty sure he's reserving down here. So we'll eat a little bit of fire to this. Lucky the Tulu evasion should help out. This has blocked us from going that way, so we might have to push this way. We'll probably have to sense lock this. Might even consider sense locking with the arc light and then hammering in. If this is a Jenner, we'll have to toast the Jenner. Because I really don't want that getting around the back of us. Interesting. Okay. We could give vision here. Be a little insane. I'd probably rather just push over this way. See what we're up against. Okay, so we're over here. I saw something for a sec. Ooh. Mockingbird, yes. I think. Yeah. Okay. Have I miscalculated this? He's got one more to go. Might have miscalculated. Oh well. It's fine. What is this? A panther? Okay. Yeah, I definitely should have jumped this here and sense locked from over there. Or in trees or something like that. Kind of want to push on these two instead of this as well. I think we'll take a move and actually, we're just going to go for a full-on sprint here, I think. Could probably move Sumo and fire since that'll put us around in an even spot. No, I didn't miss. Ah, okay, no, I didn't. Cool. For a sec, I thought I had because of. I think we're just going to sprint though. Where are these two? Yeah, we're going to sprint in. I thought I'd miscalculated, but he had to move the spider, right? So we definitely push into this. Can I get rid of this for a sec? There we go. I mean, he's got a couple of targets here. He could go ham on my fire starter. We'll bring the fire starter back. He could sense lock the fire starter. Fire. We'll probably jump, brace the fire starter. This might have been too much for the fire starter. I'm getting a little aggressive with it too early. Is he going for the shots? I think he's going for the shots. Definitely need to clear him out of here. This could hurt a lot. 50 damage. Would see a little bit off us. Okay, so we should clear this hill. I think I risk this guy locking me and firing. We've got the armor for 50 damage here. We're small. He probably misses with one laser. That way we can then jump. Okay, so he's not going to give us that chance. I know what he wants to kind of do. It's probably to lock this. Down to 2 evasion. What kind of shenanigans have we got up here? Kind of want to engage on that. Sumo can get around on this as well. And I assume that means that Mockingbird can get up here as well. Couple of ACs to that. Might see it dead, but a bunch of LRMs would definitely see us dead. So we'll jump back this way, forward face. We'll just brace up here while we push these scents up. Probably lock that, fire on it with everything he's got. Push up here. Although if I provide him with another target, he's probably not going to take that. It's got to be an arc light 65 ton, right? Okay, he's going to reserve down. That's fine. I definitely don't want to go before him. Because if anything if anything moves up here, it's probably going to get hammered by all of this. Depending on what he does with this, if he locks with this, then it's got no evasion. Otherwise, we move Sumo, we drop LRMs, and then everybody else fires in. And then the party bus arrives. Okay, so he's going to move that, so that's fine. We'll move Sumo, we'll fire. These guys have to come up. Is he going to lock? Yes, he's going in on this. That's cool. Could take the sprint. So you definitely get to fire. I think we're going to take the sprint this way. We could get knocked here. Yeah, that could be a knock. I think we just push you in a bit. And we'll let him fire one of these. As soon as he fires one of these, we're probably good to go over this hill. He could double lock. He's got one more sensor locker back here. So he could lock this again. Oh, the arc light's actually giving him sensor lock, isn't it? He could lock this again and then fire him. It's probably not worth, though. Because then you're down to doing a lot less damage this turn. We can clear this hill, we can fire. Fire. Do our best. It's going to be into a 4 evasion. We're probably not going to hit all that well. Might go for sprints. Might take a mover brace and a sprint. It's always hard pushing into people. Okay, so he's not going to fire. Let me think. 2 LRM-15s does a lot of stab damage. Too much stab damage. So do 20. So it does 30, 60. 60 plus PPCs and a SRM. I could probably evade most of it with a sprint. Because we really need to just get in on top of this stuff. So you sprint in and then Mockingbird comes up, I think. It leaves Sumo in the dark a little though. And we're not making trees. Kind of want to torso twist a little as well. Is there some sort of sprint this way that gets us 4 evasion? There is. I'm kind of down for this. 4 evasion into a medium mech. This can fire all of its weapons though. I think we just have to take the move. Means we get to fire at least 1 weapon into this. It's a shame though. I could be a lot riskier here, and I probably might still win off all that risk, but you lessen your chances a lot by not bracing over this hill. This thing could do a fair bit, and then he DFAs, and then we could be on the ground, and then these two get to do cold shots. Or if I sprinted over here, this might, I don't know what this is yet. Is this a dragon or something? How hot is this guy running here? Not hot enough that we can shut him down. We got 16 rounds with the AC, so I'll probably fire that in. There we go. Nothing like a lucky AC shot to brighten up the day. So we took minimal damage there. How's this guy looking? Guy. I mean, LRM Lancers are not great. They're not hugely exciting. He would have been better off. Is he gonna fire from over there? Okay. Oh, he's going ham on that boy. He's hating on it. Let's have a think. I definitely want to reserve. And then Mockingbird probably wants to sense lock this, and then everybody just hammers down. What's going on here? So we reserve. I'm happy to take shots from this guy. Or we could rock in for the punch. Punch needs to be last. Could double sensor lock, and then Sumo's going to be out of range. Sumo's going to have to walk, fire, sensor lock, fire, fire, I think is the way to take this. Luckily Mockingbird's the one who's actually unbraced here. Rough terrain. Ooh. 2 lasers. It's not too bad. He is hammering away on that poor dude though. Ooh. So we actually keep you facing this way. Sensor lock over here. We could set this guy on fire if we wanted. Here comes the treb. Shouldn't be a hot map. Alright, we get to go first. Do I do this? I think I saved my fire starter just a little. We can double burn this guy. This will do nothing to us. I think that was rough terrain. Yeah, it was, but that's fine. We'll torch this guy. I don't think... he might knock us. But this guy's way too hot to do anything. Now we can swing the corner. I could have maybe waited one more turn for this. But now he's got no evasion, right? So now this gets to have a little bit of a go. Depends on what this is. Hopefully the 2 evasion helps us out here. Alright. So now we can torch him next turn anyway. Because we still remain with most of our flamers. 1, 2, 3. It's enough to pretty much set him on fire. How are you looking on this arm as well? What is this mech? No idea. Alright, so you're going to swing. We're going to shoot this guy on the side. It's the fresh side, unfortunately, but she'll do. She'll do. Probably get a knock as well. He could... No, so we get out of this before the situation gets bad anyway. Sumo with an LRM-10 should do this. Down he goes. That puts him into... do I shut him down? Alright, we probably need to get out of this situation. We are taking a bit of abuse here. And I would like to keep this. If we set him on fire, we don't really get anything. So we jump out, it's his go, my go. We get a round of shooting at least with somebody. He goes with this. This is really hot, so he's going to cook that baby down if he does any firing. should be able to punch us. He is a pretty quick mech, but I think he's been damaged a little. So we should be okay. Alright, so now you should be able to... I'm tempted to take the good shots here. Let's have a look. We could maybe kill him. I'm definitely not going to roll out of trees, I don't think. Catapult is deadly. I think we have to move here. Just somebody... Ugh. I would like to get decent chances on everything, but I don't think it's going to happen. I think something like this is probably the best I can do. Get the evasion. He probably multi-shots his Kraken. I can't remember how Arclight. Can't remember if some of these boys have multi-shot here. We're getting a little close to this guy as well. These two right here. Concerns are abound, really. We'll try our best. We've still got our structure, that's fine. We've still got our arms, we've still got flamethrowers, right? We can probably ignore these guys now, and... I mean, this guy's not going to be too much of a pest. We really just want on this catapult, right? So I think we run the catapult down. We kind of twist for this guy, I think. What about Sumo? Can Sumo get in as well? Ooh, he can take trees? Ugh, that's only with your LRM. Okay, boy. You need to get in. Worst case, Sumo fires some LRMs at this. This is not bad. Only one evasion. And he's going to just eat. Okay. 70%. At least we're starting to get some damage on this catapult, though. I mean, there's still 100 damage here, 75 damage here when they lose their LRMs. And they still have a wild amount of LRMs. You could, if I was him, I would probably double up my LRMs on some of these guys. He really wants this fire starter. Kind of working. Ooh. So, we could take a move and a fire. I'd really like a sprint. I kind of want to get closer to these guys. We're going to have to jump and rotate for this, I think. This, I think, is looking for a punch here. Somehow, we have to save our ass. I think he's going to keep shifting sideways, right? Poor Arclight. She's only got one wound left as well, so if she takes a head hit, she's pretty much all over Red Rover. I maybe should have gone all in on this to remove this bit of vision. We are very slow as a mech. My start? Fair enough. Is there some trees I could fire from? So wildfire needs to rotate a bit. Back shots from the damn spider. It's gonna happen. Mockingbird, you haven't taken any damage, have you? Alright, so we'll get you in actually. Did I just have vision on that, or do I not? Okay, I do. Cool. Okay, so we're definitely gonna fire into this. anything. Just keep hammering away. Ooh, a head hit. He could double up on this, and then it's my start, so he doesn't get to knock it over at least. Ooh, so the jump's not going to do him too well. I think we just keep firing. So we've still got arc light here. I really need trees. At least. What do we got for hit chances? 40s. I could fire still LRMs. Alright, I think we forward face with you because we know that this thing's still got to go. If he's going last with this. I think we roll for the 50. We've got plenty of ammo, right? Then we get a turn with Sumo. I don't think he's going to be happy about the hit chances on that AC. I would have maybe have... you probably couldn't brace the entire... Ooh. So he's going for the knock here. A little bad for us. Are we getting knocked? We weren't unsteady, yeah, so we weren't... So he'd have to death from above with that, right? I really just want to wail on this. Personally. From the front... Ugh, it's not good hit chances at all. We shouldn't get knocked here. I mean, he's got nothing to knock us with there. Unless he DFAs. Love that AC into the abyss. Just think. You jump this across. And then you DFA the next turn. Could be the choice. Alright, so we reserve in. If I go, it's my start, which then means I can fire with this. So we take a jump, just to keep you safe-ish. So even if he reserves, it's my start, and we get to save Mockingbird here. This way. Oh, my starter's having a hard day. I don't mind if this eats another round of fire, really. But I need to save Mockingbird. Probably the better choice would have been to come across here and then punch this over. And then you could core that out. So you get to save your ass from a knockover. So if he jumps this, it's a shame that's Mockingbird that was taking the hits, because now he can probably get that out of there. We are doing a bit of grind here. How much armor does this thing have? 800 versus 600. Would have probably been better with this, but so be it. Could have fired twice into this, probably. We'll give you some then. Ooh, that's a nice hit. Shame we didn't crit anything though. Yeah, if I'd fired twice into this, this would be on the floor, I think. He has to move this now. I don't think he wants to sensor lock. So he's going to lose a turn of firing here. Where's this little dude gone? Over here. Okay. So we're just gonna brace up for a sec. We're probably looking to get this guy next, I think. Definitely. Would he have gone down quicker against Hunchies? Maybe not. I mean, I don't know. I've done a lot of firing with the LRMs here. So this time around we're going to reserve in. And we're going to probably look for this thing, right? Because we don't need to move poor old Arclight this turn. He's got Kraken and Arclight. That's insane. I'm pretty sure I can twist enough for that. Well, did he lock this? What did he lock? Definitely locked over there, right? So we're on a no vision jump here. Something like this. Angle into those guys. I would prefer something a little bit further out because he's probably going to lock us back with something else. That's Kraken, that's Arclight. Okay. So he has to come forward with Arclight to at least lock us. I could reserve down again and go with Mockingbird to lock this. But then we... so he should be pretty exposed here. So we might turn most of our stuff around and have a go on this. I think I'm a little out of luck though. Almost of the direct fire, but the LRMs should all hit that. Alright, he's trying to blow off my LRMs. That's fine. Tanking it on up, baby. Tanking it on up. So we only get 2 LRMs on this now. Oh. Pretty sure. I don't particularly want to shunt him. Something like this. Get this guy out of our back zone. Witness, I can't remember how many hit points Witness has. We are down in LRM 10. Can he actually push us through this? Maybe I've made a mistake here. We're okay. Alright. Let's think. So if this dies, he starts. He has to lock. Alright, we're just gonna go all in here, I think. I would really like this thing gone. What's he got left? 30. 250s plus the LRM. I'm considering this, but I think we just roll now. There we go. No more spider. That baby's gone. Mockingbird. Can you do some rotations for me? Arclight, you're fine. You just reserve down. It's his start, right? So he has to sense lock in. I don't... I don't know if this guy's a bit salty. Or, or what. Hopefully that's just his friendly banter, because life's a little hard for him at the moment. At least it's Mockingbird that lost her LRM. Ah, is that Vision? That'd be horrible if that's Vision. Okay, well we get to go with her next. It's his start. Am we going to take some serious abuse here though? Jesus. So we have to rotate a bit. So I could shunt this guy in initiative phase, and then we could have our way with him in the open, right? Let's go here. Let's sense lock you. I could have fired my AC-10, but I just need this to survive a little. So next shot will be precision. I still haven't seen what this is actually. Oh no, I have. It's a catapult, right? So much damage. We're not unsteady, so even if he does something here, he can't really do too much. What are we looking at? Definitely think we pile on in now. Push him a phase, blow an arm. I think we just go for the CT though. Here. And then we do the same with Sumo. So Sumo needs to run on down as well. And then these two get to fire again next turn. And then we're only looking at the catapult, right? Arclight catapult. We're spreading the damage a bit. I mean, this guy's all sorts of unhappy. We fired this in. These guys fire. There's not much we can do with you. I could fire here. A medium laser? Nah, I'm not giving that up. He's just toast. That I could have jumped and then maybe jumped, but it's not going anywhere yet. It's just sensor locking for us now. So now he can fire in on. Hopefully he doesn't fire in on this. It's still got a lot to go. He could fire in on some of these guys though. Do a fair bit of work here. If I was him, I would just... you can't really reserve, though. You probably just want to do your damage, right? Probably fire with Sumo first. We need some heat reduction over here. He's coming around for the front. That's a good idea. Alright, so we fire from here first. Try our best to stay alive. Can I actually multi-shot here? No, I cannot. Right. Hopefully you get knocked. You're unsteady. You boys are fine, I think. We could multi-shot here. It's tempting, but I definitely go by the rules of end it now. Because this guy could get up. I should have gone with... I think we're going to overheat as well. I definitely just want as much fire as I can onto this. You need to jump backwards here. Sensor lock this. We could go for the punch here. So we punch this into the next phase. And then everybody else gets to wail on it. Ooh. Okay, that was some crazy ass rolls right there. So now we push them into phase 2. Arclight probably just sensor locks again. Last of that evasion gone, and then we get to fire in, right? Mockingbird. Do your best. Firing again from the front. Rotate a bit. No, let's not rotate. I think rotation's bad right now. He gets knocked. Sumo fires in. He's probably gonna get up. Who we got left? Yeah. Alright, let's hope that this all jams in. I mean, he's only got 10. And down he goes. Not bad.
Mission successful.
I do thoroughly enjoy this. I still haven't come up against some serious counters yet. I think definitely the dual fire starter thing's gonna give it a bit of a run for its money. But other than that, it deals fairly okay. My fire starter got a bit messed up and really couldn't do too much. It did something, I guess. Just kind of heated this guy up. Sure, I suppose it shredded down some evasion as well. I shouldn't have used it so aggressively at the start. That jump forward could have killed it if he had capitalized on that. Do I like his lance? Spider. I really want to like a spider, but the spiders are so bad. They've got less armor than the locust. They can jump really far. The heat is really bad for them though. They cook a bit. What else are we looking at? I mean, only 2 medium lasers. I mean, for 3.1 versus an extra 4, so an extra 9 mil, 900,000, right? You get such a bigger package. My sense spam, obviously, being able to LRM things. I mean, once you lose an LRM, luckily it was on Mockingbird, so once you do lose an LRM, it's not quite death, because the ACs are fairly good at long range. The way I figured out the way I'm going to have to work this against the hunchback spam is try and keep out of medium laser range for as long as I can, which is really rough against sprinting hunchbacks, but could be possible to at least get a few rounds of AC fire in before we start getting laser blasted. But I'll take that win. And with that, we'll take a break. Tune in next time for more adventures of BattleTech. Hey guys, thanks again for watching. If you like what you've seen, hit that subscribe button or leave me a comment on anything you want to see in the future.